And we're live. Thank you for coming back to the Man Cave Podcast, everybody. Hosting Larry Brown. Welcome back to the show.
Larry Shapiro.
Larry. Oh, don't do that. Start a whole another pandemic of angry Shapiro fans. I still can't believe like the most visceral reactions we got out of people on the internet revolved around him
and Vin Diesel.
I was just going back the other day looking at those comments like, bro, people are upset that we call this man a con art. Well, George called this man a con artist.
Now you don't want no smoke.
Hey, listen. I think we're on the up and up right now. Let's keep it that way. We've got nothing but positive-ish.
Basketball fans.
Yeah, positive-ish stuff. Yeah, welcome back to the Man Cave Podcast, y'all. Today we're going to talk a little bit about something I think that's circulating right now on the internet. If you're looking at TikTok and stuff like randomly, there's something called Sundown Towns that were a thing of the past. We thought is still kind of very relevant today. And then George is going to share his experience in North Carolina with his family, I guess. I have no idea what happened. So we'll be learning about one of your families.
One of my families.
I hope your wife hears this and she strangles you in your sleep.
I hope so too.
But yeah, you've never heard
Sundown Town. When I think about that term, it really feels like it's a Wild West, like get indoors before the sun goes down.
That's exactly what it is.
Is that 100%?
But it doesn't apply to everybody. It only applies to certain people.
I wonder what kind of people.
Guess. Take a guess.
The ones that like they can't sit outside in the sun for too long.
The ones that they can't see supposedly when the sun goes down.
Yeah. So the ones that can't be in the sun for too long get to be out at night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And everybody else has to be indoors. Well, I found a YouTube video that kind of explains it in a way that's not super boring. So I'll share this with you. Is this up?
Yeah, it should be
good. Yeah. And y'all can tell me what y'all think in the chat.
I can imagine that it's very frustrating to hear a white person joking about something like that when
I'm
that's
disappointed in the
an issue
accent.
that could be very close.
I feel like if you're talking Sundown Town, it needs to be.
She's an influencer who's apologizing for saying she wants to live in a sundown town. It might sound like a cute little holiday village, but the reality couldn't be further from the truth. Sundown towns are neighborhoods in the US that exclude all people who aren't white, usually African Americans. The reason they're called sundown is because there were literal signs telling all non-white people to leave before sundown. Sundown towns still exist, with this website highlighting which towns in America are still segregated. And even though Madeline's apologized, people are still mad. Madeline has now deleted her initial apology video, which was posted to her 4.7 million followers, and she's replaced it with a new one.
Guys, I want to apologize for the Sundown Town post before that.
I'm still amazed that people have so many followers on social media. Sometimes that shit doesn't even seem real.
They gotta be brought.
You think
fucking bots?
Wow, because it's taking us so long to get to that
It's
point.
the only thing that makes sense. We're not spending enough money.
Oh, George, you're insecure. But what did you think about that? Did you think something like that could still exist today?
You know what's funny is before I went to this North Carolina where I went and I went to this town there.
Why are you talking like that?
Before my experience,
Little honky tonk.
my belief was that this didn't really happen anymore.
You sound like Bobby Boucher a little bit.
Bobby Boucher,
the Water Boy, Adam Sandler.
that's a. He's like a little special needs, right? My mama said
Exactly. That's what you sound like, low key. trying to be Southern.
Two of the same. One of the same?
Wow. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But go ahead and continue insulting people.
I don't know what you mean insulting. But yeah, before I visited this little town, I was like, yeah, shit don't really happen no more like that. Like people talk about it, but I think it's like one and like it's few,
few and far between.
Yeah. See, man, that's why I keep you around. You get what I'm trying to say when I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, exactly.
But now that I went there and that happened, I'm like, yo, this shit actually like this. Yeah. Like these motherfuckers be tweaking for real, bro. Yeah. They don't like us.
They not like us. That's what they say.
It's literally.
But yeah, I want to show you this thing before we go into your story. Because apparently there's like a map that kind of like shows you where these places are.
Okay, that's kind of them, at least, to like provide that information. Be like, avoid us here.
I don't think they're telling
They're not giving that information out.
Until you get there. And then they're like, yeah, you better get the fuck out of here.
But do they give you a warning? I feel like they always kind of give you a warning.
It's like subtle stuff. Like, you see
like, boy, you don't belong here. And then you got to be like, well, I should get going.
Or if you walk into the restaurant and you're the only person of color in there and everybody's just looking at you.
Everybody,
Like,
you hear the fucking silverware stops.
Stop.
That's your fucking warning. Maybe find
and the
somewhere
waitress
else to
take
eat.
a real deep breath before she serve you. Y'all ain't from around here, are you? First time here in Lynchville. Like,
Lynchville is insane.
Yeah.
If you're deciding to eat at Lynchville, you got what's coming to you.
or Birmingham, yeah. Anything that remotely sounds like murder, I'm good. I don't even know. Can we even say that word on YouTube?
Murder?
Whatever.
Yeah, well, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but let's look at this map real quick. This is cool. I thought not cool like cool, but like
Cool.
Whatever.
Actually, yes, there are. There's actually a full-blown website that you can use to locate them so you see where they are. You can select all these different types. You can even
look how
click
many there
surely
are.
just to be 100% positive of where they are in the United States. And it gives you this map. Now, apparently the little flags are special towns of interest. That's a new feature I was unaware of.
What?
If you click on one of them, it'll actually take you through some of the information, not just the place, but some statistic data by the Census Bureau. You can check all of these and more on their website. But yes, they are very much still in effect. It even gives you extra information. So it's not just a thing of the past. Sundown Towns are still very much active, still very much in existence. As you saw in that video, they're all across the country still. That was just a website that I happened to stumble across that showed some of the information.
How do you happen to stumble upon
I'll
this?
also write it down here in the description. That way anybody who's interested can take a look.
Yeah.
He was like, I want somewhere to visit. Sundown Town. Oh, cool. They gave me a map. The way that it tells us not to go there, he saw it as an invitation to go there.
Like, yeah, how do you even randomly stumble across that? Are you like, I want to go somewhere warm, but I don't really want to get a tan? Sundown.
I think nightlife. And then he stumbled upon fucking.
He's trying to think of a way to like counterbalance with the sun. It's like what, the sun, but down.
Outside, no sun. Sundown Town. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, and then
Click.
start asking him like, where'd you grow up? Oh, I grew up in Louisiana.
He had to answer a certain level of questions before the map is shown to him.
And I was like, okay, here you go. Welcome. This is our list of Sundown Towns. And he's like, oh.
They'd be like, did OJ do it? And you'd be like, I don't think he did. And they'd be like, here's the map.
Nah, I feel like if you answered, you don't think he did, you got the answer wrong. Like, because there ain't no way those people letting OJ get away with it if they had their way.
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean?
He fuck with white people like that?
But they don't fuck with him.
No, I thought white people was like,
Before the alleged murder. Yeah.
Was she white?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
You put two and two together.
There you go. I figured it out. Cool. But they gotta take that question off.
But this is the I guess this is not the proof. I wouldn't say proof. Like, obviously you want to Google anything that you hear about, especially in this day and age.
No, you don't got to.
No, especially
Welcome
on this
to the internet.
podcast, because
Welcome to the internet.
we can get a lot of shit wrong here.
I don't. As somebody who used to work at the CDC and got fired post-COVID, I can tell you that a lot of the information on the internet is true.
You did that so good. I almost believed you. I was like, you worked at the CDC? Okay.
I did, and
Cool.
I got
didn't know
fired
that.
post-COVID.
Yeah. But you've had also 100 jobs. So
That
if
was
you
one of
did
them.
at some point.
I never
wouldn't
said
be
what I did
surprised.
there.
It's similar to how you said NWA when you meant to say WNBA.
I got the groups
You
mixed
just
up.
get everything right.
I got the groups twisted.
Fucked up. That's crazy. First of all, the WNBA is not even all black, so that's just a trash joke.
Yeah, that's
but-
why they're not as good.
Wow. Okay, I think we're gonna stay on course here.
Yeah, you're
and not
diverted.
even going down that rabbit hole with George. But look at my man. He's apparently a truck driver. He's gonna explain his little run-in.
Yo,
with it.
let me tell y'all as quickly as I can about my night in a sundown town.
My boy's very dramatic.
Looking side to
Excuse me, yes, I
side
said
in a
that
truck
correctly.
by
A
himself. You
sundown
don't
town.
know.
2022, a sundown.
You don't need.
town.
All right, come on, man. See, this is
But
where I
don't know
skip
what
these
sundown
videos.
Sundown Town is. Look it up on Google.
No,
But
tell
anyway,
me. Don't send me somewhere else.
I get a load going to a particular city in
Calm
Texas.
This
And
shit
I'm like,
became me
okay,
angry,
well,
these
let me head
videos,
on
bro.
over here and drop this off.
This part
They gonna
6.
pay me this much. That's perfect. I like
Hey,
that.
you still ain't
It's a
told
quick
nobody what it is.
200
Part
miles, make it
6.
quick.
I'm gonna stop. Let me shut up.
You know, whatever the amount was, great, cool. I get there, and I look at the exit. I'm like, wait a minute. It took me to exit 861A. For those who don't know, it's a place called Vidor, Texas, Vidor, Vidor. I'm like, uh-oh, I've heard stories. Like pretty much everybody I know in Texas that's black tells me, do not go to Vidor, Texas. I'm like, okay. Yet here I was in Vidor, Texas. My load didn't deliver until this morning. This is from the perspective of yesterday. Didn't deliver until tomorrow at 8. It was like 5:30. So I get to the place. I'm not giving names of companies or anything like that. But while I'm driving to the place, I see trailer parks. I see a bunch of Confederate flags. I saw a doll of a black man. It was just a doll wrapped in a Confederate flag hanging from a tree.
That was one of those signals that you were talking about.
Yeah, the
one of
turn
those
around.
signs. Yeah, like let me get the fuck out of here.
Motherfuckers be like, well, that was weird. And just keep fucking going.
Oh, they're just like, what the hell was that?
I don't know. Let's keep going.
That's the type of stuff I saw in Vidor, Texas, which led me to believe that the reputation was fairly earned. I get there, the security guard says, hey, we got a code red. The guy gets on the phone, is like, hey, I can't, I don't want to be responsible for this guy's safety. Let me go ahead and find somebody because we stopped taking loads at 4 o'clock. But I'll get somebody over here from the other side of the plant. Tell them to hang on. So I hang on. I'm doing what I got to do. Finally, somebody comes by about 15 minutes later. The guy said, let me hurry up and get you unloaded. He quickly gets me unloaded. And they said, dude, you might want to get up out of here as soon as possible. We're at sundown. You want to leave here now. Don't stop until you at least get to Beaumont. I was like, okay. He was like, no, seriously. I said, well, what about the police? Why aren't the police there? Police turned a blind eye. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do what you said. He said, yeah, man, I don't want to see you get in any trouble. So I went ahead and I took off, headed to Beaumont. I went to the Petro in Beaumont, slept there, and I had my Armalite Rifle 15 with me. Slept with a couple of extra magazines.
Okay.
But
Good job. He had to say Armalite instead of just saying AR.
Well, he wanted us to know that.
Oh, he knew the whole. The full name
Don't
for
get it twisted. I can twist it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
Whatever. But yeah, I thought it was weird to find this kind of stuff floating on the internet, and primarily because like people are always talking about how like that doesn't exist anymore. Like y'all are always making everything about color, everything about race.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So all of the evil shit we just sweep under the rug and we just keep acting like we're just making up shit. It's just I don't know. It's just interesting to see that people just don't care about what the truth is in the world.
Yeah. I think what we need to do.
Oh God.
What?
Just go ahead and say it. Just go ahead.
We need to go into one of these countries after sundown. A little espionage.
You mean one of these
I got to
cities?
wear a lot of black. You got to wear a little bit black.
You mean one of these cities? You said countries.
Did I say countries?
Yeah.
I got mixed up.
It's okay. You do that a lot.
Yeah, it's because so much going on up here.
I don't think it's enough, but sure. Whatever you say.
But yeah, so we need to go into one of these. Is it, let's say a town, right?
Sure.
More town than.
Yeah. It's not really a city.
Yeah. And just, see what happens
Kinda
when
like,
the sun goes down. But we can't be caught, obviously.
God, what's his name? The dark-skinned dude wears a do-rag in his videos. He had the video. He's getting his hair cut courtside in the NBA. Something with a D. DeJarion or something.
Oh, I know
You
what you're
who I'm
talking about. Yeah. What the fuck is his name?
He did a video.
Gideon?
Yeah. He did a video. He went to supposedly the most racist town in America. You saw that?
Yeah, I've seen clips.
So similar to that.
Yeah, but
So
they don't know the cameras are rolling.
how are they not gonna know?
Because we have to hide. I said we have to go into this town
Oh, you want to be like on some Metal Gear Solid?
on some
shit.
hide in the dark
Okay.
shit. Record them, see what happens.
I'm not hiding in the dark.
It's easy for you.
If the sun is even remotely getting close to being out of sight, I'm getting the fuck out.
No, dude, we have to find out what's happening in these towns.
Then you go.
If we're there together, they're gonna focus more on you, and then I got a good
So
chance.
I should be bait, is what you're
No,
saying.
I told you to dress up dark.
How does that help the situation, George?
What do you mean? Don't get caught. My intentions aren't for us to get caught.
So how do I stop a dog from finding me and tearing my ass up?
What kind of cologne do white people wear?
In these places, I don't know if they do wear cologne, George.
All right, just get a fucking dead raccoon, rub it on you. Dog ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
tell
cover
the difference.
myself. I'm gonna cover myself in some
Like
in
we
some-
fighting the predator. we gotta go in there.
just slathering just pig feed all over myself to blend in.
We the ones that look crazy. we looking
And we
crazy.
get there and it's a town just full of normal people. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell are you doing, boy?
Went to the wrong town completely.
That's what they're gonna give themselves up. They're like, hey, what the hell are you doing, boy? And I'm like,
Once that boy come out, you better keep
it
it
was a
moving.
little shaky showing yourself.
But no, I feel like we got to figure out what's going on in these sundowns.
I'm good. You can keep it. I very clearly from the evidence posted here out.
This is all speculation and
it's
hearsay.
but it's enough. I don't need it.
It's not.
You go.
Nothing like video footage.
Of me getting hung. Would that be enough footage?
Are we live streaming this? Because that's the only way that'll get caught. They're not going to find our camera and then upload it. But it's also kind of dangerous to live stream it. Because then they're going to be like, Paul, somebody sent me this lick.
Meemaw.
It's cool. We're making fun of racist people.
No, we're making fun of Southern people.
No,
and
but
just
in this
assuming
scenario,
that
it's
this is
the
what-
racist ones.
Oh, okay.
It's not all of them.
Okay.
Just
Well,
those.
we don't know what racist Northerners sound like because they talk like us.
That's the dangerous part, right?
Yeah, they blend in real
They'll
good.
shake your hand and be like, how'd you get up here? And they'll be like, oh, we were just passing by. Okay. You want me to show you around?
Yeah, you look lost.
Yeah.
That's their favorite line.
Get in the car. I'm like, no, I'll get it. No, don't want you to waste your gas. We don't have a gas station for miles. I'll show you around.
Yo.
And then as you go down the street, you pass a gas station. Like, oh shit.
Yo, that reminds me, I just sold some good friends of mine a nice house in like the county, Montgomery County. And yeah, it's a nice, decent sized house, but they have like a huge yard. And the husband's white, his wife is black.
Okay, so they're half safe.
I don't even know if I want to entertain that fucking statement, bro. But anyway, the wife is out in the yard just kind of like taking it all in because this is a huge moment for her. She's looking around her yard. Neighbor drives by, says, "Excuse me, you lost? You need some help? Because I know the people who lived in that house." Basically, like insinuating, like,
Yeah, this is not your house.
you don't belong
You're
here.
an intruder.
exactly. And he's there to keep the neighborhood
Because he's a good Samaritan. The neighborhood watch guy.
yeah.
Can't mind his own goddamn business, motherfucker.
But don't want to tell when his wife is out cheating. Yeah,
That ain't nobody
fucking
business.
loser. Oh,
How did she handle that situation?
she told him to get the fuck out of there. She just went in the house and minded her business, as she should.
And he went fucking
Circled the block, probably
couple times.
Went and filed a police report.
Yeah.
Which an older lady across the street did call the police on him because they cut down their own trees.
Yeah. These motherfuckers, they do that shit, bro.
It's wild.
You came in and you're not one of us.
And you're changing what the street
Yeah.
looks like.
Now you trying to call shots over here. I fucking do not think so.
And like a week later, we had a fucking block party with like 100 cars on the
Y'all was asking for trouble.
street with a DJ on the porch.
Nah, y'all was, they was in there sick.
pissed.
It was like once one comes,
yep,
they're all coming. You had them motherfuckers on Zelle. Like, we got to look for a new house.
That's what they call in real estate. It's called white flight, when they all just move out of a neighborhood.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They fucking fight or flight. They be like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but when it happens in reverse, it's gentrification.
Yeah, it's a positive thing. It's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell me about your trip, man. I'm kind of curious. I was hoping that you had fun, but it sounds like you were fearing.
No, here's the truth though. It was the most American 4th of July I've ever experienced, and it was hosted by Cubans. Let that sink in.
That's an oxymoron.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
These Cubans provided me with the most American experience I've ever had.
How are Cubans in her family? Somebody married
a Cuban.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that aunt who married a Cuban, we went, visited them, and here we go. You know, North Carolina, they got a cabin in the woods, guns in the basement, hung up on the wall, right? Taxidermied like bear, foxes, birds that he's killed.
Did Charles go with y'all?
No.
Oh, he would have loved that shit.
But Alina shared a picture of the like us with the guns. That's the only one that he commented on. It was like, hell yeah. I'm like, how about, did you guys enjoy your time away? My man saw the rifles. It was like, yes. USA. But no, these motherfuckers like, bro, when I tell you, this is like, you know, open field, barbecue going. The food we was eating was meat that they hunted and killed. So it was like,
I know that shit was
fresh
delicious.
Deer, fucking cow that they fucking butchered. I was like, this shit is delicious. This shit was fresh.
They ain't even get to put the hormones in it yet.
Bro, that shit was healthy meat. I ain't never had it a day in my life.
I love it.
I bit into it and it wasn't killing me immediately.
Right.
I was like, this is actually giving me sustenance. I feel energized here.
Damn, that's crazy.
So shout out to them. That was actually like, I love saying it because it's like you said, it doesn't make sense that my most American experience was given by Cubans. But then one of the days, we were only there for like 4 days. One of the days we went to a town and it was pretty far, about 30, 45 minute drive.
Remember the name of it?
Where we were staying was Sparta, North Carolina.
Sparta?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Where we ended up, I don't know.
Should have known just based off the name. It was about to be some shit.
Where we ended up for that town, I don't know. But they were having a fair. Okay, we went to go out to eat originally, but we was like, fuck it, they're having a fair. Let's go hang out.
I want to see what the demographic is like in Sparta.
And as we were walking around, it's like, you know, you've experienced the white people staring at you, right?
Of course.
And normally when you notice that they're looking at you and you look at them, they'll just be like, you know, they'll look away, right? I'm like, all right, fuck. There, bro, they was like this.
Just looking you
and
dead in your soul.
you know, I'm walking, I'll lock eyes, and they'll be like, I'll be like, what the fuck?
Were they not able to tell that the people you were with were Cuban?
No.
Ah, that's the hack.
Yeah.
The hack. Because a lot of Hispanic people can pass for like some variation of a white person.
Yeah. But no.
Okay.
So, yeah, they stare heavy, right?
Wow.
And they don't look away once you notice them. They're just like, yeah, I'm
Locked
staring
in.
at you.
Yeah, like they want to let you know.
Why are you here?
Right. Like, I'll beat your ass. That's what they say.
Yeah.
I'll beat your ass.
I'll skin you alive.
I'll slap them fucking tacos out your hand. That's what they thinking.
They're over here. They lock eyes and immediately they're like, immigrant.
Yep.
So, and then my youngest walks up to this booth, which was having a gun raffle, by the way. They were just giving away a gun, which I didn't know was a thing. I thought you had to like buy them. How do you give away a gun? I thought there was like way more paperwork in it, but they're doing a gun raffle.
They're supposed to have a whole background check and everything. Right?
And my youngest, who's a year and a half, is like, sees a balloon. He's like, oh my God, a balloon. So I'm going up behind him like, no, come on. Sweet old white lady comes over and was like, does he want the balloon? I was like, no, it's okay. She's like, no, we're closing up soon. I can give it to him. I was like, you sure? Like, I don't.
Oh, that was good.
It was all right.
That was good.
The more I do it, the more, you know. Yeah. And so I'm like, all right, thank you so much. And so she gives him the balloon, which is an American flag, of course, American flag balloon. And she goes, God bless America. I was like, yes, God bless America. Like, I'm on board.
And no other place.
And she goes, and make America great again.
Did she really?
Yeah, I swear to God. I was like, yeah, okay, gotta go.
Yo.
Pop the 180. She goes, does he want some stickers? I was like, what? We have stickers.
What kind of stickers are they?
So I'm like, no, we're okay. She's like, no, I have plenty. So it's all just like Biden and Trump stickers, like Biden doing, I did that.
She
or
gave you both?
Trump doing, I'll fix that. Yeah, like a bunch.
Okay. I thought she was just going to give you the Trump one.
No, because the Biden ones even are blaming him for shit. Oh. So it's like, I did that. Okay. Like, so you're supposed to put it at the gas. That's too high. Oh, right. And then it's Trump saying, I'll fix that. And you know what I mean? Okay. So those are the stickers that they're giving out. And I'm like, really, I don't want them. She's like, please take them. I'm like, all right, thank you. I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of this town, right? But bro, like just being there was such a feeling of unease the entire time. Like you never felt like you were
comfortable.
Yeah. You were always being looked at. And it's just like, I don't want to be here much longer.
And it's like, people were like, oh, well, what did you do for such and such to kind of react like that? This is a perfect situation where you're just minding your fucking business.
I was walking. I was following my son walk down the street in a fair.
Right. Well, that's not to say these people are evil or bad people. They probably have their own, thoughts about the kind of person you might be.
What's weird is I don't even really get upset or anything. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's just like I just want to keep my kids safe and make sure that nothing really pops off.
Of course.
But they're always old. These motherfuckers are like 70.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they do not know better. This is just the life they live. And I'm going to keep it moving, keep it grooving. I'm not trying to fix nobody.
Right.
Now, once I walk in, like if I was meet a 25-year-old that's like sizing me up because we might have a problem because this is new. This is some fresh hate.
But even they are taught by their parents to be or have a certain type of mentality.
Yeah, but with them, I don't give as much leniency because
they're so young.
Like with the kids, like, yeah, you should. And when I say kid, I mean like 20 something, right?
Under 30.
Because you have the internet, you have the capabilities to teach yourself shit. The world is so open to you that the world should not be this fucking small. The way that the older generation is.
But the way the internet is set up now, it's kind of like whatever you're looking at, they're going to give you more of.
Of course, the algorithm plays to you.
Yeah, exactly.
It feeds you what you're looking for.
So, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's kind of like a catch-22 because, you should be, like, educating yourself on the world. But if what you're looking at just instinctively, like, triggers the world to get smaller around you and now you're just in this echo chamber where you think everybody's fucking evil.
Yeah.
Like, you probably will never get out of that narrow-minded mentality. Like it takes for people you don't know from different cultures, different places of the world to be like, yo, like, nah, like it's not normal to fuck your sister. Like you should be out dating people who aren't related to you.
Fucking like, aggressive scenario.
I'm trying to stick with the theme though. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? Yo, somebody cursed me out online about that one time. I was like, this dude was talking crazy shit, just the usual online black people, I can hear that chicken bone shit. I heard all that shit. So I was like, yeah, well, what the fuck you want me to do? You fucking your sister? You talking shit on the microphone? I said something along those lines. And somebody jumped in and was like, well, see, now that's
a line and you crossed it, brother.
That's just uncalled for. You're trying to assume that my friend here is from some southern part of the world and saying that he fucks his sister. I'm like, why you ain't speak up when he's talking about me eating chicken bones?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. I crossed the line when it kind of maybe brought him into it. I was like, y'all so full of shit.
That shot was at you. You try and hit all of them.
Right.
That's how they take that shit. Right?
Collateral damage.
Yeah, they will not allow it. But yeah, that was my experience. It was a combination of like I had fun, but also I was very aware of everything that was going on.
In a small town like that, what did you do that was fun though, aside from like interacting with your folks?
Well, with the town, it was kind of like everything else I did, like with the people there was cool. Like Just the barbecue. We went like off-roading and shit like that on some
cool.
shit. Yeah, we went to like a lake up there. It was like
They didn't offer you to go hunting?
no, probably didn't trust me with the rifle.
I wouldn't either.
It was like, tell me a little about yourself. Wow. They're like, never mind. Keep the gun over there. We'll keep this dickhead over here. Do not put them together. They gave me a fucking like a cigar, which I might kind of get into cigars more.
Your wife allowed this?
Which is weird. She's completely on board. Like if I start smoking cigars, she's like, yeah, that's fine.
That's because her family introduced you to
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
That's acceptable.
Yeah, not you know.
Now, somebody smoking weed.
You gotta watch out now. Call the cops. I just would like imagine them doing like, all right, here's like a cigar. And I told him, I was like, I've had one cigar one time in like Dominican Republic on my honeymoon, and that was it.
Right.
So he's like, all right, you know, he cuts the back, you know, whatever, lights it up. And then he watches me do it. Me never being taught how to smoke a cigar, I'm thinking, oh, it's like you like cigarettes or something. You inhale. Big no. You're not supposed to inhale that shit. So like I do it and I'm like coughing. He's like, oh no. You just stop it right here. And then you blow it out. You just taste it.
Go all the way down your throat.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep it right in your mouth, kind of.
And then you blow it out. Crazy. Right? Whole situation. And then the second go ahead, I'm like, all right, cool. And then I blow it out of my nose, which also burned like a motherfucker. Yeah. And he's like, oh, I don't do the nose stuff, you know, but if you want, yeah. I think right then and there, they was like, we're not taking him behind.
Yeah.
This guy don't even know how to smoke a cigar.
You couldn't pass the first test. And he was like, yeah, everything else is off the table. We were going to take him on the yacht. We were going to take him horseback riding.
I fucked it up.
Give him a salad and some fruit. Call it a fucking day.
He gets to have a deer burger. That's all.
That's it. Oh, that shit was
nice.
good.
Yeah,
Deer was good.
That shit was good.
The closest to like wild animal I think I've had has been alligator.
I've never had. How was alligator?
I fucked that shit up.
Yeah.
It was like chicken. I had it when I was in New Orleans. Or Nolans, as they say. Yeah.
But yeah, so we had the deer sliders. Then we had deer steak. They had.
Do you put cheese on deer slider? No.
It was just the Hawaiian roll that they had there.
Oh, what a damn! I know that was good.
Was cool.
I'm hungry. Cool. Shit, it's about 6:30, 7 o'clock when we recording this. I ain't had dinner yet. George is kind of fucking making me hungry. Damn. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, let's finish up.
All right.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. USA. God bless
This is
America.
a little different from what we've been doing. Hopefully, this is a more refreshing topic, even though it's going to be very polarized. I'm interested to see kind of feedback we get. I feel like every time we start playing the victim role here.
Hey, I wasn't playing no victim role.
Yeah, you
I
were.
was excited to go into this town and really do some investigation.
I don't think you were. I think you went down there with a negative mindset looking for negativity and you found it.
I didn't look for any negativity.
Yeah, well, this coming November, let's take America back.
What the fuck?
Imagine that just ended like that.
Let's go ahead and take America back a few steps.
We'll say y'all next week.
That's crazy. Right?